Hey guys, it's Tim and this is Pro Wrestling Unlimited. So one of the biggest sporting events of 2017 was the big boxing super mega fight between Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. Ever since Mayweather defeated Conor McGregor in that fight, the big story now is, well, what if it was an MMA fight? Conor would for sure defeat Floyd Mayweather in an MMA fight because all he would have to do is take him to the ground, and Floyd doesn't have a ground game that we know of. Well, over the last day or so, I guess you can say, maybe not even 24 hours, there have been betting sites for some reason or another that have put up odds for a possible Floyd Mayweather versus CM Punk fight. Now, if you remember, CM Punk only has one professional fight under his belt where he did lose to Mickey Gall in pretty dominant fashion by Mickey Gall, if I do say so myself. Floyd Mayweather, who doesn't have any experience in mixed martial arts, is one of the best, if not the best boxer of all time, in some's opinion. Now when we look at it, it's like, okay, well, you say there's betting odds. Well, what are the odds? As of right now, CM Punk is favored at a minus 300 over Floyd Mayweather at a plus 220. Now your first thing you're going to think of is, what? What? How could CM Punk be favored over Floyd Mayweather even though it's MMA? Well, there's a couple options here that you can really dive into. First off, CM Punk's the bigger guy. On a bad day, CM Punk is at least 20 pounds heavier than Floyd Mayweather. So right there, even with CM Punk dropping weight to make the fight, if this ever does happen, right now we're just thinking what ifs, he would still be the bigger guy. Then you go on to think, okay, well, Floyd can just knock him out really fast. Maybe. But what? What if CM Punk gets him to the ground somehow? What if CM Punk has him down there? We don't know what kind of ground game really either of these guys have, but CM Punk does have that advantage of like 3 or 4 years of training. So when you really look at it, you have to put all things into perspective. Yes, if it was just to be standing up and boxing, Floyd would knock him out. But if the fight did go down to the ground, A, Punk's the bigger guy, and 2, Punk has been training for MMA for 3 or 4 years, and even before that, while he was still in pro wrestling, he would on the side do some training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So with all that being said, now I ask you guys in the comments below, if they were to somehow put together a CM Punk versus Floyd Mayweather MMA fight in the UFC, who do you think would win and why? Don't just say, oh, Mayweather would knock him out. Think about this logistically. Think about this, like I said, as far as Punk's been actually training longer and Punk's the bigger guy. Now, I'm not trying to say Punk's going to win, because say they do make the fight after the proposed fight the CM Punk is going to have with Mike Johnson in UFC 225. Say they make this Floyd Mayweather fight somehow. Who knows how much time they're going to give Mayweather for a training camp. If Mayweather gets 6, 12, 16 months to train, then he can learn some tricks of the trade as far as ground game goes, just to get himself back to his feet. So if this ever does happen, then we'll talk about it again. But yeah, right now, many betting sites are saying that if they were to ever do a CM Punk versus Floyd Mayweather UFC-style MMA match, CM Punk would be the heavy favorite. But that's going to do it for this episode. Remember to comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow PWUnlimited.net for the latest in pro wrestling news.